Gaming. So this is the team that we're using for today's video. We technically already played the matches, but I am going to put this rental code at the beginning of the video. Shoutouts to the homie Critical Hits, who has been here with us for the whole journey of building the team and playing the matches. You know, we've had fun. It's been a good stream today. And this team has definitely, you know, kind of proven that it's got the stuff to chuff, as I like to say, you know what I'm saying. But the main idea was that, like, I just wanted to try Overqwil. Like, Overqwil is really nice because it diversifies the types of Swift Swim users that you have, right? Like, sure, we can use Ludicolo, which is water grass. We technically could use Kingdra, which is one of our new toys, right? But I wanted to try Overqwil because I like that Overqwil, you know, is a Poison Dark type. Poison Dark is good into Armorogue, you know, so we can't be like Psy spammed. Technically, we have Wide Guard with Pelipper to help with that even more, right? But, you know, Overqwil, while we really only got to see it perform in like one match today, it can do things, you know, like in certain scenarios, it is definitely a good pick on this team. And while in some instances you might say, like, sure, just take off Overqwil for Kingdra, you know, I'll make a Kingdra team eventually. Like, I'm not that hard pressed to getting around to using Kingdra. Like, if we're being honest, Kingdra kind of sucks. Like, like, newsflash, in case anyone's forgotten, Kingdra has terrible special attack. Like, you literally have to run it with Life Orb, and even then, it doesn't hit that hard. So, like, you know, Overqwil is good. We have Archaludon too. Archaludon's back. Big surprise. I gave it the Grass Terra because ultimately I think it should have the Grass Terra to make it better against ground moves and also better against Amoonguss. We have a Blunder Policy Ludicolo. That's fun. I just, you know, we're just being little silly billies here. Like, Regaf hasn't even started. Like, why be that serious? You know, like, sure, I could run Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry would make it bulkier, right? But, like, Blunder Policy's fun. Like, we activated it, you know, it works. Like, it works. And, like, to be honest, a Blunder Policy activated Ludicolo is kind of scary. Like, I kept expecting it to hit harder because I was thinking it had the Life Orb, but it doesn't. So, you know, keep that in mind. It's not a Life Orb Ludicolo. It just has Muddy Water. But that being said, you know, Muddy Water can hit decently hard, and the Blunder Policy is actually kind of fun. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. And if anything, Regieleki kind of pops off, you know, because, like, we used the Ice Terra Regieleki to decent success. We have Electroweb, Ice Terra Blast, Thunder, and Volt Switch. All in all, just a good set for a Rain Team Regieleki, which, you know, has the Ice Terra Blast to deal with annoying things, Volt Switch to switch in your Rain if you need, or switch in something else, Thunder to take advantage of the Rain, and then Electroweb to be Regieleki. So, that's fun. We have Porygon 2 to do Porygon 2 things. Sometimes we're not going to want to go fast and we're going to want to go slow. Sorry, I've been sitting here tapping something on my leg and then I just realized I'm doing it. So I'm going to stop tapping. Hopefully you guys couldn't hear it. But yeah, what was I trying to say? Porygon 2 allows this team to be slow, right? Like, there's gonna be times where I don't feel like I want to just try to keep up with my opponent's Tailwind, like, say they have, like, a super offensive Tailwind team, freaking big boy strats, like, you know, and, like, I'm just like, you know what, once if, as my good friend used to say, once if I just clicked Trick Room and then I used Archaludon and like Ludicolo and Overqwil, because that comprises of a decent slow core compared to a fast team, right? So like, you know, we're gaming, like we just have a little gaming here. And I kind of just threw Porygon 2 on the team, if we're being honest. Like, I'm sure there's other better options, but Porygon 2's fun. We're trying out Ghost Terra Blast Porygon 2 because we're as boys, and you gotta be as boys, you know. It's the only thing to do in this world. So, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Consider giving a like and subscribe if you're not already, you know. It helps support the channel and keep these crazy teams coming. And, you know, we get to keep being unhinged and saying things like my guy all the time. So, like, you know. Let's just throw it over to the chat, to the matches. But yeah, thank you, Critical, for hanging out with us here while we built the team and being a good sir. And to all of yous, you know, enjoy the matches. Pretty easy change. Alright. So we can run Regieleki. We can run Regieleki. Ooh, we could give Ludicolo Ice Beam. I forgot that Ludicolo gets Ice Beam. Regieleki, Ludicolo with Pico and Overqwil. So this is the thing about Electric Terra too, is that with Electric Terra, you can't get out of the ground weakness, right? Whereas with Grass, you can. So you Navar no. Alright, Quackaball. My freaking Jono. You call that damage. Okay. Okay. I mean, honestly though, like, Regieleki's doing Regieleki things right now. And it's kind of nice. If you have to be honest, it's kind of nice. So we'll go for Electro-Up again. We miss? No, we don't. Dude, like, why did they mess up the move animation? Can we talk about that? Like, why did they make there be this, like, 1 second gap in between everything that's happening? Like, because that's normally what happens when you miss a move, right? But now, it just happens. Like, but yeah, we swept. Like, that was no contest. Big Judas. So this is definitely a different take on Rain than the last team I built with Mouseape. I honestly think this one's a little bit better because the Mouseape team was just kind of, I was trying to do too much, I think would be the proper way to put it. But, GG's. And, like, in some sense, you could say this team is trying to do too much, right? Like, it has Trick Room, it has this, it has that, but it's not the same. Like, the Mouseape team is like, you have Mouseape, you have, you got this gimmick, you got that gimmick. Like, you don't have to run, like, 3 gimmicks, you know? Like, you can just run stuff. That being said, this is gonna probably be difficult. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do here. I think... I kind of want to start Archaludon Regieleki and try to just Electro Shot them right away and click Ice Beam. What else I'm thinking I could do is start Ludicolo Regieleki. Excuse me. I can start Ludicolo Regieleki. I bring Archaludon in the back. And then... I honestly think we kind of need Pico here. Mostly because... if we end up in a bad situation with Regieleki, we need Hurricane. But not bringing something that hard walls Basculegion might lose me the game. So, yeah, I have stamina. Okay. Okay, so this is why I was running safety goggles on my Pelipper. Annoying little mushroom. All this just to kill a mushroom, you know what I'm saying? Like... Excuse me. And the funny thing is, like, if they Terra Amoonguss, it might live. Alright. So we go for the Terra Blast again. I'm actually just gonna hit them with the +1 body press in this slot in case they swap. Oh, that sucks. Because I did that, like, completely wrong, obviously. So, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to avoid hitting Archaludon until I have more defense boosts. But if I had just hit them right there, it probably would have been better. Excuse me. So they will go after Archaludon again, big mistake. That being said, we're not really like winning this exchange, so... I'm also going to remember to mute myself next time that I like cough like that, so, you know. I just gotta clear my throat sometimes, you know. That's what it's about. Just gotta clear the throat. So what do we do here? We have a few possibilities. The main thing that I want to do is cover for the fact that they might actually just do something, right? If you're them, the correct thing is to technically protect. I feel like I can probably get away with this, though. Yeah, so they do protect. I mean, they're just playing correctly. They miss a Draco Meteor. And they're really fast. So, if anything, I kind of want to Weather Ball the Archaludon. And Dragon Pulse Archaludon. Yeah, I know. The cough is okay, but like... this should KO. Crit didn't matter. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking... technically, I'm not just in a winning position right now. But the fact that they're going to do that means we win. Yeah, because I mean, like, he didn't even try to get out of it. Like, he didn't even try. Like, you know, like, he hasn't even used his terror. GG's. All right. I haven't even opened the soda next to me. So we're having fun. And let's take a look again at the team. So we've basically just identified a core, right? Like Regieleki, Pelipper, Archaludon, and Ludicolo. We haven't used Overqwil. We haven't used Porygon. It's been fine. This is gonna be a hard one, honestly. This is gonna be a really hard one. 'Cause like, sure, I can start Regieleki, Ludicolo, I guess. Like, Regieleki, Ludicolo with Pelipper and Porygon. Yeah, I don't think we can win this one. Like, it's mainly the Ludicolo, right? Like, the Ludicolo is so annoying. If they don't start Ludicolo, we're fine, right? But like, if they don't start Lilla, they start Ludicolo. So, what? Like, we switch in Pico, and we click Muddy Water, like, yeah. So, because they started Torkoal, we're in a better position here. If they had Torkoal in the back, please have hit Torkoal. No. Okay, that's important. So hopefully they bring Torkoal back out. They don't. Okay. I have to just rely on Muddy Water not missing, honestly, like, because I really need to KO this Trevenant. Yeah, you see what I'm saying. Ultimately, I think we are still winning this, though. Because they're gonna go for Blood Moon. We bring out Regieleki. We switch to P2 and click Volt Switch. Nice. So now we have Pico out in our flying slot, even though it's not going to matter probably. They go for Hyper Voice. Throat Spray Ludicolo with Hyper Voice. Probably not. I guess that's a way to sum it up. Just probably not. Right. So I am gonna Terra Oso Scare here just because I can. We're gonna win, so like, whatever, you know? Mainly I need to get out of this Earth Power. Because if they click Heat Wave, I don't really care that much. If they click Protect, they get yoinked, though. Damage. Earth Power for what? he was like, don't worry, I get it. I lose, okay? I lose. And that's kind of just one of the things about being a small content creator. Okay. So Overqwil's actually pretty good here. We can start like Overqwil. Overqwil Regieleki isn't bad. With Pico Archaludon. Yeah, I think that should work. Alright, Jesse. Salamanca. Boom, 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 boom. It's like... Oh, man. I am truly from the Guitar Hero generation. So this is actually a case that Ludicolo with Blizzard would have been really good. I'm gonna just click Poison Jab. Ooh, wait. Gaming. You would too if it happened to you, my guy. Leftovers Dragonite. Which my Overqwil is faster than. So, I mean, I kind of would have liked to take out Dragonite last turn, but I'm pretty confident in our board position, so, like, I'm just gonna click Crunch, and I'm gonna click Terra Blast again, right? Because, like, you can only Terra one thing. If you do anything that's, like, remotely good, you switch out Dragonite, but you don't, so... But, I mean, if we can say anything, you know, like, we're just trying to have fun here, so, like, you know, we might as well just keep the Blizzard, like... Yeah, the, Blazing Bulwark. Blazing Bulwark is cool. So, our opponent definitely, like, it's like I want to call it an in-game team, but, like, in reality, they're just not playing very high level, right? So, like, if they had Bullet Punch, they should have clicked it. If they had Terras, they should have clicked it. Like, they're just kind of letting us do whatever we want. They clicked Stone Edge, like... How does that make sense? You know? Rob Schneider. But, I mean, we definitely had, like, a lot to do versus their team, so... I do want to check this. Just to get a better idea of what I'm working with, because, you know, I hadn't really checked my stats again in a while, so that makes sense. That's a perfectly fine spread. I have nothing wrong with that. Does seem like I'm hitting not, like, crazy hard, So if I do want to switch to Adamant, that's something we can think about. Taught to Smeargle, nice. Yeah, that's a good point. You can give Smeargle Blazing Bulwark